Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so I didn't want to be rude. I'm trying to give you guys a week in my life, and the reason why I can't vlog too much when I'm at home is because, one, I live in a busy city. So as you can hear right now, there's a lot of background music going on, my street symphony. So it's a lot of distractions, a lot of music and noise going on. I apologize if I don't pop in enough into these vlogs. I just wanted to say a quick hello and hope you guys are doing well. And thank you again for stopping by to watch our vlog. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It motivates us, and it definitely helps us to know that you appreciate what we are giving to you and sharing with you. Today for lunch I am making the vegetable spring rolls, and those are the ones that I got from BJ's recently. They're frozen. Pop it into your oven for 5 minutes real quick and good to go. I'm gonna pair it up with some cucumber tomato salad, my go-to salad. And there was something else I had to mention. Oh yeah, so I'm in between like working from home and trying to vlog at the same time, so I could only vlog during my lunch breaks. That's why you guys don't see me as often, because usually if I'm making something that requires more prep time, it's going to be really hard for me to vlog at the same time. But being that today's meal is something quick, I was able to pop in, say hey to you guys, and also share the content with you. I plan to bring you guys so much more. Listen, this is a work in progress. We are learning and we are growing day by day. I hope you guys join us for the journey, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' comments. Yeah, so I gotta go. All right, bye. Some vegetable dumplings. These are the frozen dumplings that I got in the BJ's haul, and I just added some parsley flakes on top of it. The sodium count is definitely enough, so I don't need to add anything else. If you do have like some Mrs. Dash, maybe you could try to use that if you wanted to add extra spices to this, but I think it tastes pretty good as is. And just so you know, it does come with some sweet and sour sauce, but I haven't been using that sauce. I just eat it as is, just to minimize the amount of sugars and calories and stuff. So yeah, I'm about to pop this into the oven for about 5 minutes on 375 degrees, and I believe it should be done after that. This in the oven. This is my trusty Ninja oven slash air fryer. There it is, it's in there, about to get baked. And we are going to press the time button, and we're going to put it at 5 minutes, and then press temperature and put that at 375, and then push start. Turn off the light, save energy, and I shall check back on this when it beeps. Organic tricolor quinoa right here. I'm not sure of the pricing, but I think it was like about $10 for a 2.5 pound bag, and usually we get smaller boxes from Trader Joe's. I think it's about the same price if you were to double up the boxes. Actually, double up the packs. They come in packs just like this one, but definitely not 2.5 pounds. And this is organic. I think the one from Trader Joe's is not organic, so this is definitely a bang for your buck. And it's also a good source of protein, iron, and dietary fiber. So make sure you guys try to substitute the rice and the pasta for quinoa, for potatoes, sweet potatoes, mushrooms. What else? Couscous is pretty good. Sorry for the street symphony if you guys are hearing the background noise. I can't control that. I know you can incorporate the quinoa into like a cold salad, and also you can eat it warm. Sometimes we make it with peas, like green peas and mixed vegetables. Sometimes we make it plain. And also I've seen people make it with, what's the spiral pasta? What is that called? I forget what it's called, but it's the spiral pasta, like the cold salad pastas, and they'll add like quinoa to it. Green salads, they'll add quinoa to it as well. So yeah, definitely try to find ways to make it work for you. We got to do better with how we're eating. We're learning a lot since I mean, I've been trying to get at this for years, but it's hard to be consistent this time around. We'll definitely try to push ourselves to be better at being more on point with eating healthy. If you guys end up cooking the quinoa, please let me know what's your favorite recipes that you like to use this with. I know there's some people that may have issues with eating this because, for example, we have a cousin whose doctor told her not to eat quinoa anymore because apparently some of these were sticking inside her intestines. I don't know how that happened, but we do cook this to the T where it's not grainy. Basically like eating rice. It should dissolve properly. So I'm not sure what was going on, how she was cooking it. Maybe it's the way she was prepping it. Maybe not cooking it enough for it to be soft enough. All right, I'll let you guys go for now. Bye. Good morning, you guys. I'm talking a little low because people are still sleeping. I just wanted to show you real quick some of the stuff that I do using some of the groceries that I showed you yesterday from BJ's. So today I'm making this pink salmon with chickpea rotini pasta. I'm gonna make it like a cold salad for Nico for him to eat. He's starting up on this regimen that I'm trying to get him on to eat more whole food. I know the canned salmon is probably not the safest, but it's the best option that I was able to get. This one is wild caught. Unfortunately at BJ's, all the salmon that they have is farm raised, and I don't really like the taste of farm raised pasta. This rotini pasta comes 4 in a pack. Over here we have the salmon. I just took it out the can and dropped it in this bowl. I added half of a lemon juice to it. Also added some Old Bay seasoning right here, just like 2 dashes of Old Bay seasoning, and I added some dry parsley. Also I'm going to add, don't judge us, but if you know, you know. This is our seasoning mix that we make. It's blended with parsley, garlic, scallions, and sometimes onions, not often. This particular batch has parsley, garlic, and scallions in it. I'm going to add a dollop of that to our salmon, and then I'll just mix it up. I'll add a little tiny bit of mayo, and I like to add a little bit of blue cheese or ranch dressing to it, just so that I don't add too much mayo. I know mayo's not good, and I did not find the vegan mayo option at BJ's. This is what it looks like. It's basically a blended mix. So think of pesto. This is sort of like a pesto. It's a Haitian version of like a pesto. And we use this to marinate mostly our meats. But being that in this household we have some people that are vegetarians / vegans, we also use this to season our veggies as well, just to give it a little bit more flavor. It's not coconut oil, so don't get mistaken. There's no oil in this. Literally, it's just sometimes we use like a little bit of fresh filtered water, or we'll add a little tiny bit of like grapeseed oil, but not too much, just so that it can all blend really well together. I'll show you guys in another video how we make this. Trying to do this with one hand is not the business. I'm about to have a whole accident. Oh, and don't mind, this is my lemon water that I drink in the mornings. I put some lemon, squeeze some lemon juice in some hot water, and I put the skins in there as well, just to give it, you know, the skin usually has most of the vitamins, to be honest. Here we are trying to mix. I'm gonna put the camera down so I could really mix this, and then I'll come back and show you guys the end result. So this is the final product. I know it's not aesthetically pleasing to look at. I don't have time to like dress it up for you guys. I'm kind of rushing. I'm actually about to start work. So this is it, and I just tasted it. It tastes really, really good. I'm telling you guys, like, get that wild caught pink salmon. You could get it fresh, or you could get it at BJ's. 6 in a pack in a can. It was pricey, I'm not gonna lie. It was $15, but I feel like, you know, it's worth it. You get what you pay for. Something quick that you can have throughout the week, probably in the mornings for breakfast or for lunch. Depends on what kind of breakfast person you are. I'm a savory breakfast person, so this is something I would probably have at breakfast. You can also add some chickpeas to this on top of the chickpea pasta. You can add some corn. You can add whatever you want to it. It's your world. Do what you want. You know, I plan to add some cucumbers. I'm just gonna let this chill for about 10 minutes, and then I'll add the cucumbers, chopped up cucumbers, to this, and it should be all set. He'll probably have this with a slice of bread and butter toasted. We keep our breads in the fridge. I don't know if you guys don't, but we do. We keep our breads in the fridge. So this is the bread, Dave's Killer Bread. Oh my gosh, so bomb. This is actually my first time trying this specific one. I usually try the other one. I think it's like a purple packaging or blue instead of the yellow. They're just really good. Like, the bread tastes so good. Just to give you some nutritional facts back here, it's 120 calories per slice. It has 5 grams of protein in it, 3 grams of dietary fiber. So those are the main things that I look for, fiber and protein, because when you're working out, trying to build muscle, trying to lose the fat, you have to incorporate more fiber fiber and more protein into your diet. This is the reason why I buy this particular brand of bread. I'm hoping that this one does taste good. I'll give you an update, but definitely I've had the other kind to this brand and it's really good. It is expensive as well. Like I said, you pay for what you get. Invest into your health now so you don't have to invest into the doctors later. This is what I'm having for lunch today. I just finished doing my morning workout, which is usually a 10-minute walking workout, indoor walking, and I also did it's called the Mr. Fupa. It's Mr. London. He's on YouTube and he has the Fupa challenge. It's like a 2-week challenge that you're supposed to do. I actually been doing it for longer than 2 weeks. I mixed that one up with other workout routines. I'll put you on to some of my favorites in another video. But yeah, so I did a quick workout and this is going to be my first meal of the day, which is the Gordon's Fisherman fish fillets that I showed you yesterday from my BJ's haul. I had some leftover Gordon Fisherman fish sticks that I had left over in the freezer, so I'm basically eating that. It's not just for me, it's for me and some other household members as well. I'll be having 2 regular fish fillets right here with probably like 1 fish stick, and I'm going to add like a cucumber on the side, and that basically helps to balance out the oils or salt that is in here, just to spice it up and take it up a notch. I like to add stuff to almost everything that I eat, especially when it's things that's already pre-made that don't require that much cook time. I've added some Old Bay seasoning, like a little tiny bit, because this stuff already comes with salt on it, and the Old Bay has salt in it as well, so you have to be very, very careful. Sprinkle a little bit of Old Bay seasoning on each one, and I added some parsley flakes, as well as I squeezed this little portion up here. It's like the little tip. Well, this was the other half, but I had another tip that was just like this one, and I just squeezed a little bit, like literally like little drops of lemon juice on each one. Now I'm going to pop it into my Ninja toaster oven for about 10 minutes on 400 degrees, and then I flip it to another side for another 10 minutes on 400 degrees. That's exactly how I like it. I know the packaging says to put it on 400 for about 12 minutes and you flip it and do like another 8 minutes. This is the way that I've perfected, especially using the Ninja. It's not the same as a regular conventional oven, so the heating times are different. This is what works for me. It's 400 degrees right here. Gotta change the time to 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So 10 minutes at 400 degrees on bake. Slide it on in. Slide on in. We're going to press start. And I'll come back and check this in 10 minutes. I'll flip it to the other side and do another 10 minutes. All right, everyone, I am back. Here's what these are looking like. You can see. It has that little, I like that sound of the crispiness going on. I'm going to flip these. I use my hands because I'm rushing. I'm in the middle of work right now, and I'm also trying to consolidate things with Nico. It's the end of the school year, so yeah, I'm trying to multitask here, so I'm rushing. My hands are clean, don't worry, I washed my hands beforehand. And here we go. I'm gonna put this in, actually, since it's already starting to be like a little brown on the bottom, instead of 10 minutes, I'm gonna put it in for another 5 minutes instead, just so like the other bottom part could get a little crispy and brown. Like I like that little brown texture at the top. I forgot to flip this one. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, that's how it's looking. This is probably from, this right here is probably from the lemon juice, so you got to be careful when you're pouring. Right here again, when you're pouring the lemon juice on this non-stick paper, it burns, so try your best to get it actually onto the fish stick and not on the paper. All right, I'm gonna put it in for another 5 minutes this time. 5 minutes at 400 degrees. Start it up, and there it goes again. I'm gonna turn off the light to save some energy. This is my infamous cucumber salad. Here we have chopped tomatoes, chopped onions. These are the cherry tomatoes, the English cucumbers, and red onions. That all of this was from BJ's. I actually did not buy the red onions yesterday because I already had some left over from my last BJ's haul. This is the salad. And here are the fish sticks, all in its glory. Has that nice little crispiness to it. I did not add anything to this salad as far as dressing is concerned. I really like the juices that come out of the tomatoes. I know it's not for some people, but I really love it. So that to me serves as the dressing for this salad. If you really want to, which I don't recommend to do all the time, you can add some cheese to this salad. You can also add some olives, because I'm trying to lower my sodium intake. But if sodium is not really an issue for you and you know you're not going to have that much sodium throughout the day, you can add a little bit of olives to this, or you can add some cheese as well as breadcrumbs, whatever you like to add to your salad. Once more, you can add like the chickpea pasta that I had earlier, the spiral pasta, rotini. You can add that to this salad, and it's just something that you can make in advance. You put it in your fridge, and it's a quick meal prep, and it's healthy. You can have it in the fridge for at least, I think it lasts at least like 2-3 days, and every 3 days you just make a new batch. Alright, so here's the salad, and I'm going to eat my lunch now. Bye.